some low cost or free project management tools that can really spike your productivity. So hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe, and make sure that we're social distancing. We will get through this, together. Um, so I want to get into a couple tools that we use in our agency to, one, keep track of things that need to be done, and two, really helped us be more productive. I mean, once we've utilized these tools and set them up, we've seen productivity probably increase by 300% month over month, just because we're keeping track of what needs to be done, and we have a unique system that's very simple to make sure the most important things are being done first. As I feel like human nature, our habits are to, hey, I have 5 things to do today, right? You pick the thing that is the hardest to do, and most people want to save that for the last thing that they do. But by the end of the day, you're drained, right? Like everything else, the day has been sucking away at your energy, and you might not have the energy to finish that tough challenge or that tough task. But that tough task is most likely going to be the most important thing or the most impactful thing that you do all day. So our strategy, and we've got this from, great leaders in the past, is take the number one thing that you need to do, the number one thing that's going to be impactful for you and your company, and do that first. Make that your one thing. The one thing that if you get done, it makes everything else easier or sometimes unnecessary. So our project manager, she does a great job. She puts one task per person on our current projects per day. Sometimes she does two if it's a small thing. But again, we're doing our most important things and having them up at the top here. Now, the way that this is laid out, and by the way, this tool Asana, it's free. There's a paid version of Asana. It gives you some really cool features. But we do really well with the free version, and they really give you a lot with the free version. So I'm inside a project right now, and as you can see, we have things that we need to do. We have our current projects at the top. So this is our one thing. This is what we focus on. If we only get this done, it was a good day. Then everything else gets put into upcoming projects, and we have 3 different columns. Who is it assigned to? When is it due? And then we have our tags, whether it's marketing, leadership, customer support, fulfillment. And this is helpful for us because I like to see what type of things I'm working on. If I'm working on too many things that I can outsource or I can delegate, it means I'm doing a bad job as a leader. I need to be working on things that are gonna impact the company, some high level things. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not scared to get down and dirty. I love actually getting down and dirty, getting in the weeds. But this is just something that helps me to say, like, hey, am I doing a good job of delegating things out, or am I trying to fall back into a habit of doing everything myself? And most entrepreneurs can tell you about that, because it's very hard for us to delegate. It's a skill that everyone needs to kind of develop to be a better leader for yourself and for your company. Now, we combined, well, let me get into this. So there's also a board view with this. So you can drag and drop, kind of like a Trello. If you're into project management, I mean, Trello is very flexible, very cool. So it kind of gives you that Trello aspects of it. And then one feature I really love is the calendar. So you can drag and drop and rearrange things here. We have another project for our campaign build outs. So we know exactly when certain things are due, when we promise certain clients that their campaign will be up and running. So this way you get a nice top level overview and you can see what's upcoming and what needs to be done. So just a really fun way to look at things and making sure that you're staying on track. Now, we actually superset this with Slack, and Slack is another tool that's really cool. And it's also very cost effective. Slack, I believe it's $5 per user, and every user you can get up to 5 guest users, and a guest user is in one channel. So let's say you have a team of 6 people. You can pay for yourself and then have the other 5 people be guest users under you, so you're only paying $5 a month. So that's a really cool tip with Slack, and it's a great tool for internal communication, and their stock has been booming ever since ever since this whole virus thing's been going on. So this is a message between um, myself and the project manager. She's not really feeling that well today, so I'm creating a task for her to just kind of relax. So I just click on these dots, and then I go create task in Asana. So I can turn this message into a task, and I'm just going to put the project that's going to, and I'm going to put get well soon, and the due date. Everything gets a due date, right? Due date today, and I'm going to assign it to Liz, our project manager. I'm going to hit create. Now when I go into Asana, let me just refresh. I think I already saw it there. So there it is. It's already up and it's already in the current projects. And let me do this. And what's really cool is the message is going to be in the description, and also it'll actually show in Slack that a project was created. So let's say you have a client channel and you want to let them know that something's going to be working on. This automatically shows that you've created a project, that you're on it, that sort of thing. So that's also really cool. So there it is. Hopefully this video helps anyone that's looking to improve their efficiency and their project management with some free and very low cost tools. Tash out.